This is the GoPro Hero 9 Black. There we go. And in my opinion, it is the best POV action camera that money can buy. And now that we have Hypersmooth available in Boost, along with what GoPro calls mods, we now have one of the most versatile cameras that you can get as well. And this is my modified GoPro Hero 9 Black. By simply cutting up what is affectionately known as a dead cat and placing it over the front and side microphones, we can significantly improve the audio. Put in stereo mode, we no longer need to cover this top mic. This setup, mounted to the chin bar of my full face helmet, is how I film most of my videos. This is such a simple, effective and compact way of filming. Your head is like a natural gimbal, which really helps with image stability. Another massive benefit of this setup is the camera sees what you see. And speaking of that, let's go and see what it looks like.
Okay, I never really thought about the sun and its position. Unfortunately, we're going to be backlit for this video, so that really will have quite a detrimental effect on the image. We'll just need to bear that in mind. But I'm sure it'll still be fine. Let's go. Oh, she is slippy, alright. Ah, she's not too bad.
The settings I use for this setup are 4K, 30 frames a second in Super View, and Hypersmooth just in regular, no boost for this setup.
I hope the crunchy notes are coming through in the audio. It's really nice in real life. So right now, on the helmet cam, you know, if I wanted to look up somewhere, catch the view, you would get it. It's one thing that the chest doesn't have. The chin cam has more of a genuine POV of what you actually see. Oh, another off-camera one. Cut up high, there we go. Yes. Really nice.
So that was one run using my go-to camera setup, the Hero 9 Black with the wind covers mounted to the chin bar of my full face helmet. On the same run, I had my second Hero 9 recording from my chest using Hypersmooth Boost, with the audio set to wind mode and no covers over the mics. Listen to this.
Oh. Alright.
Now let's blend into the audio synced from my Hero 9 with the wind covers and in stereo mode.
Yep, nice and slow. Yes, we just made it. Oh, did not see that turn. Now we jump down to the chest, but then it helps to show more what the bike is doing, which helps you better understand the trail itself. See, each one has its own application depending on exactly what it is you want to show at the time, whether it's the trail or the surroundings. So it's really nice to have both if you can. Oh, some actual ice in there, not just snow. Need to go a bit steadier now. There we go. Oh, another off-camera one. Cut up high, there we go. Yes. Really nice.
So now we've seen the results from the chin cam and the standard chesty mount. But that's not all that this camera can do. I've recently purchased a couple of mods that can help me improve things again, or at least I hope I can. So here is the first mod. It's not a box, let's open it. Yeah, it's actually a lens. A max lens to be precise. This is a super wide angle fisheye lens that replaces your standard lens on your GoPro. Fitting could not be much more simple. Simply quarter turn your standard lens off, grab the new max lens, line it up, quarter turn it on. And that's you. Next up, we need to tell the camera that it has the lens mod fitted, so that it can make the software changes necessary to enable the features, the main one being horizon lock as demonstrated here. Unfortunately, this is a crop off the sensor, so our max resolution is now 2.7K rather than the maximum possible of 5.3K. Whilst we're at it, we might as well throw this into the equation. This is the media mod, and it's going to give us a couple more options on top of what we already have. As you can see on the back here, we have 3 ports, the bottom one being a 3.5mm headphone jack. And speaking of, here's one here. And at the other end, we have this lavalier mic with a handy little clip to clip onto your clothes. Add in this really handy little wind cover, and we've now got an excellent clean audio solution for our new setup. Connecting the camera to the media mod couldn't be much more simple. Just lift the battery door up, pull it off, grab the media mod, open it up, grab the camera, slide it in, and lock it up. Now we're good to go, and we've got several more options than we had previously. I think it's pretty slick. Now we connect our lavalier mic to the camera, put the camera on our chest strap, and connect the microphone to the shoulder strap. This is the complete setup. The max lens, media mod, and lavalier mic.
Whew. So there are 4 main differences between this and just using the bare Hero 9 on the chest. The first one is field of view. I'm sitting in a normal position here, well, leaning forward a bit. There should be more of my arms in the shot widthways, and there should be more range vertically as well. Let's get going. So you should see even more of what's going on with the bike. Should be more bike in the shot. Hey, made that turn this time. Oh, stuffed it. The next thing that you may notice is a difference in audio. So we're now on the lav mic clipped to the chest strap, so I don't know if this will be better or worse. We are going from stereo natively on the GoPro to mono with this lav, so you're going to lose your perception of left and right audibly, but it should be quite a clear audio, and the wind reduction should be really quite nice. Made that time. Whoa. Such an awkward bit. Oh no. Right, the third thing, which you may or may not have noticed already, is the horizon is now locked as well. So no matter how much I lean the bike over, the camera angle will stay level. Very gimbal-like. Now again, some people like the nature of leaning over with the bike, gives them a good idea of the trail, and they reckon that levelling the camera dilutes the experience. But there's no denying it is more visually pleasing. Have it level. Oh, this is getting dodgy.
So the final thing that you may or may not have noticed, as I mentioned before, we are now at 2.7K resolution, down from the 4K previously. So that's now 3 runs that you've seen of the same hill with technically the same camera. However, we have multiple options. We have the chin mount from the first run, along with the addition of the wind covers over the mics. And then we had the bare GoPro going on the chest mount as a second run. And finally, this third run that you're watching now, where we added in the lens mod, along with the media mod, and a lavalier microphone. My personal favourite is still the chin mount with the wind cover. I think it is still better than the lavalier mic that we've just listened to. And there's less digital stabilisation involved. And I think it's just a much more natural view. Now, of course, this is just my personal opinion, and I may be biased. So, get yourselves in the comments, let me know what you preferred and why. As always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.